abilities. These behaviors keep the whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care about our natural world, and we are excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that today and more. These and other behaviors provide an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's presentation, you'll see the killer whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen their social bonds and allow them to problem solve as a group. This is just another reason they're known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Orca. Their common name is killer whale, and these 5 whales have their own personal names: Kayukit, Tuar, and joining us now, Takara, Sakari, and Kamea. Kamea is the youngest whale that we care for. She's only 7 years old, and her mother, Takara, is the oldest. She's 29 years old. Takara is also the matriarch of this whale pod, which means she's the leader. These whales trust us, and they take an active role in their own health and well-being. Through the use of positive reinforcement training techniques, we teach them husbandry or healthcare behaviors that allow us to take care of them. Joining us now are a few more trainers, Julie, Taylor, and Kylan, to demonstrate some of these behaviors. One of the first husbandry behaviors we teach the killer whales is called a fluke present. Takara is going to demonstrate this now. Not only does this allow us to look over their entire body, but it also allows us access to the easy-to-see shallow veins located on the white undersides of their tails. On a monthly basis, our veterinarians will collect routine blood samples from all 5 whales, and they're conditioned to remain calm throughout the entire procedure, just as Takara is demonstrating now. Throughout today's presentation, you may notice the trainers interacting with the whales by giving them a tail massage or a back rub. They have very sensitive skin, and this is one of the ways that we can build and maintain those strong relationships with them. Now, collecting blood is only one way that we ensure the health of the whales. Another important diagnostic tool we have is how much they weigh. We weigh them on a weekly basis by asking them to slide their entire bodies out of the water onto a killer whale size scale that we have in the engagement back pool. Kamea is demonstrating this for you now. You'll notice a portion of her body remains in the water, so to get an accurate weight, we simply ask them to lift up their tail flukes. And that's how we know that as of Tuesday morning, Kamea weighs 2,920 pounds. It's important for us to weigh all of the whales on a regular basis to ensure that the younger whales are growing properly and that the adult whales are maintaining a healthy body weight. Husbandry behaviors just like these help us to ensure that the whales are healthy and thriving.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Observational learning or mimicry play a critical role in the life of a killer whale. From the moment they are born, they begin learning necessary life skills simply by observing their mother and copying what she does. Here at SeaWorld, we like to play fun games like Follow the Leader, and today we're going to play that game with some of you. Let's start with our section in front of Sakari. What I want you guys to do is stick your left arm nice and high in the sky, and let's see if Sakari can give you guys a wave. There it is. These guys have really great eyesight, both above and below the water. We often see them spy hopping or even jumping out of the water to get a better view of their surroundings. Next, what I want you to do is take that same hand out to the side and throw it over your right shoulder. 1, 2, 3. Well done, everyone. Now turn your attention towards the center of the pool. Sakari is going to demonstrate a behavior that we refer to as a signing bow. Check it out. And now we're going to turn our attention to the other side of the stadium. Did you know that killer whales communicate in a variety of ways? And vocalizations are one of them. We actually have some audience members to help us out with Takara. Whenever you guys are ready, you can give her that first hand signal. Go ahead. Those sounds you just heard are coming out of Takara's blowhole on top of her head. As I mentioned, these vocalizations are just one way they communicate. Scientists also believe that when a whale jumps out of the water and crashes back down onto the surface, they're communicating by making their presence known. This behavior is called a breach, and sound waves travel 4.5 times faster through water than through the air. So this can be heard for miles. And ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our audience volunteers. SeaWorld's observation and research of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many of the mysteries of these amazing animals. For instance, did you know the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is 17 months? That's information that's impossible to obtain in the wild. However, some information can only be gained through field observation. SeaWorld works with our partners, such as the Norwegian Orca survey, in order to further our knowledge. Killer whales are remarkable, powerful creatures, and perhaps the best expression of that power is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins and seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
In the ocean, killer whales create waves to hunt. They use fluke slams to stun their prey, and they even beach themselves completely out of the water. For these whales, it's a fun demonstration. But for you, it's time to get wet! incredible athletes. They can eat over 100 pounds of food in one day. Depending on where they live and the time of year, their prey can vary. Unfortunately, things like overfishing and pollution pose serious threats to populations of killer whales around the world.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean. Limitless, connected, powerful.
But still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written,
And there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
all it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
you and deepened your appreciation for killer whales just as they have for all of us. We will continue to learn from them, and we hope that you do too. Thanks again for joining us today, and have a great day here at SeaWorld!
Follow SeaWorld on Facebook and Instagram to keep track of our latest rescues and find out more.